Hello, my friends. No pouring today. Now, I'm not much of a crafty person, but every year around this time, I do like to do a handmade ornament or two to both sell at the gallery and to hang on the tree and give to family and friends. So this is the one I'm going to be doing this year. Now, I can't take credit for this. I completely got this idea from a channel called Crafty Servings. The creator's name is Michelle, and I'm going to link her channel down below. It's a small channel, but I encourage you to check it out and maybe subscribe, see if we can't give her a boost in subscribership. She's got tons and tons of really cute ideas. This one appealed to me because I had almost all the ingredients on hand already. So I'm going to show you how to do it. So what you're going to need is, for each angel, 3 clothespins. I almost said paper clips. 3 clothespins. Some pipe cleaner for the halo. I wish I'd had gold. Maybe I prefer that, but I had silver on hand, so that's what I'm using. You'll need some wide ribbon for the wings, about 2 inches wide. You're going to need paper napkins. And what else? Raffia. Little buttons. I bought these buttons, a little pack last year at Walmart. Little wooden beads. I think these are 5/8 inch size for the head. And some jute for the hanger. And I think that's it. Oh, and you'll need some Mod Podge, and a glue gun. I don't have this plugged in yet, but I'll hope to remember to do it at some point. So it's ready when I need it, but I don't want to have it ready ahead of time. So let's get to it. First, you're going to take them apart. You just give them a twist and take that silver springy thing off. Side. Then you're going to want to take out the napkin, and you want just a single ply, and they all come double ply, so you gotta figure out where the ply is. I tried to start it already. Yeah, here we go. And separate it so it's just a single ply. Now, I noticed on this one, first I did this angel, and can you see the little gold there? I think it adds a really nice little touch. This one doesn't have the gold. I assumed that all these trees were the gold, but as you can see when it's all unfolded, only one little section has this kind of metallic. And I really like that, so I'm going to just be careful to use only that part for this next angel. So I'm going to cut that part out. I mean, the other one just looks a little more rustic without the bling, but it's fine. But I do like the little bit of metallic gold shining there. So you're going to place it face down, and you're going to set the clothespin halves 3 with the flat side going one way. See the flat side in, and in. Oops. Like that. And the opposite. Do you see there, the flat side is coming from that side, the flat side there. Hope that makes sense. And that's important. So now I want to be sure to get this gold in there, and that's pretty too. But for sure that one and that one, so I just got to be aware of where that is. So I think I'll set them out there first. Set them on top of that's a white one. I can't even see the gold through there. And I want some green as well. So now these three have to go this way. So doesn't matter. I mean, you could do it this way. It doesn't matter. You just have to be sure you have three with the flat side. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. All right. So once you figure out where they're going to be, then, oh, you need an old paintbrush as well. Now I'm going to apply the Mod Podge onto one side. This side of the clothespin and stick it back. That's it. Just be aware of where you set them out. I've only made the two, so I might make mistakes and be a little disorganized, but I think you'll get the gist. It's very simple. Doesn't take long at all to dry. And 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. I'm going to double check that I put them down the right way. Okay. Then you want to be sure to clean your brush off so you can use it again. All right, we'll set that aside, dry, while we get everything else ready. So, make the wing. So this is about 12 inches long, 2 inches wide. I'm going to overlap by about 1 inch maybe. Shape it into a kind of a bow tie shape. Then get a piece of jute, this stuff, and wrap it around. If you wrap it a couple times, it'll hold it in place while you double knot. I'm very uncoordinated. This kind of stuff does not look very graceful because I'm not graceful at this kind of stuff. Alrighty. Oops. That's probably no good. Nope, that wasn't any good. See? Jute is weird stuff. I need a bigger tail there. Try again. Don't pull too tight or it'll break. Not jute. I called it jute. It's raffia. Did I say raffia or jute? Jute is this twine-like stuff, and raffia is that straw-like stuff. Okay, that's the wings. Set that aside. I think I can safely No, I'll wait till I do the clothespin thing. Remind me, then I'll turn that on. Okay, now about half of a pipe cleaner is sufficient, so cut 1 in half for your halo. And then just make a little loop, maybe about the size of your finger. Doesn't need to be very big. And wrap the tail around the stem. That's your halo. Now you need some of this. This is the jute for the hanger part. Cut off that. Keep it there. And this, I don't know, make it longer than you need. Probably, you know, that's probably 9 or 10 inches, well more than I need. But I'll trim it later. Now, where's the beads? Where are the beads? There they are. You need to feed the 2 ends through. Hole in the bead. There's one of them. There's the other one. You could use a, you know, something, paper clip to push it through if you couldn't do it. Anyway, then you just tie a knot. Just tie a knot. I'm so bad at this kind of thing. About there, you know, you have your loop be probably 4 inches maybe. And then stick the halo through as well. And you can kind of reform it, kind of smush it. I make it kind of oval so it looks better when it's on the clothespin doll. Then we'll fix that up. So that's that. And then we need a little bow. So back to the jute. Just maybe I think I made one. I think I have an extra one here already. Yes, you just do. I'm so bad at tying. And then you just, you know, tie in the center and you come up with a bow kind of like that. I kind of like the skinny little pieces. I kind of like that better than this. It's not bad though. But you might find the skinny stuff and make your bow instead from that. All right, we'll use that one though. And then we need a button. Let's use that one. Now I'm going to plug in my hot glue gun while I do the next step. This hot glue gun has a high and low setting. I have it on low because it's sufficient to hold, and then that way I can squeeze it without burning myself. And where is the napkin I cut? Oh my gosh, I did that part already. All right, now we're going to cut these into individual pieces. We're just going to trim around. You don't have to get too close. But you don't want a lot of excess, and you will see why in a moment. Okay, we're about there. All right, that's Gar. So we have 6 little pieces here. Now, you should have, we're going to be using fire. So you want a bowl of water standing by just in case you have any problems. And get a piece of paper towel, or you can use the, here, we'll use the liner that I took off that napkin. Have that standing by. Now, grab your torch. I know you all have one of these if you're watching this video. And we are going to burn, baby. It's a little timing thing, but it's very easy to do. Oh, that's it. Then you just wipe off the ashy part with a paper towel or something. And there we go. Can you see the shiny metallic gold there? And we just do that to all of them. That's all there is to it. Now, if you don't want to do the fire thing, if you're nervous about that, you could glue it on and then sand it down. But, you know, with all these nooks and crannies, it would take a while. It's a little over the edge there. I think I'm going to see if I can't. Make that a little smoother edge. Have a window open when you do this. Maybe wear a mask wouldn't be a bad idea. Halfway there. I suppose you could, if you wanted, you could pour this thing. You could glue them together and then pour their little body, but I think this is so cute. You'll see in a moment how we glue them together. 2 more. Or you could paint, you know, you don't have to, I mean, you can paint with the paintbrush, you don't have to do this thing, but I think it's really, really cute. And it's not hard. And it's fast. And it doesn't matter what pattern you have on the napkin, because you can see and you can't tell what that is. It's just the color you're going for. All right, we managed to do that without burning the house down. Now we'll figure out, we'll put the 3 flat sides together, matching flat side. Okay, so I don't want it 4 same, and I'm going to mix them up a little bit, so I'm going to have one of these in the middle. We'll kind of lay it out. Oops, and that's another thing. This was where the head's going to go. Don't put them upside down. There. So when I put them together, that's going to be our little... I don't know if I'll be able to have this upside down or not. If I can... Maybe I'll have the camera, I'll turn the whole video upside down, but if not, that's our little dress. Isn't that cute? All right, so now put these outer ones aside. And you're going to take your hot glue and we're going to, let's see, it's time to attach the head. I am going to trim a little bit of this pipe cleaner off. I just found it gets really bulky in there. So I'm going to run a bead of glue down there like that, all the way down. Now I'm going to lay the angel head, you butt it right up against the top of the clothespin. See, it's hot glue, but it's on low temp. It doesn't even hurt. So that's good. You squish that in there. And then we're going to attach the other half. So quickly put that on there. And squeeze. Squeeze those together. All right, now we're going to attach either side. Now, when you're going to butt it up against the bead there, you don't have to put glue all the way down, so just maybe about halfway is sufficient. So you can see why you want to lay it out ahead of time. Your pattern, your paper pattern. Okay. The body thing, that's the hardest part, putting that together. The rest of it is a breeze. Keep it flat this way as well. I meant to be working on top of this thing, this cutting board, so it wouldn't stick, because if the glue goes through it might get stuck to this. So if you have a silicone mat or something, that would be good to work on. And the last one. Just like that. Okay. Isn't that cute? I can trim this off. Straighten that halo. You could at this time, or before this, put a little face on there, little dots for the eyes and a smiley face, but I like the rustic look, just unpainted. So now we want to attach the wings. So just put a glob of glue on there and put it right there. Did you hear that noise? My husband's doing something. I don't know what. I can't recognize the sound. I don't know what he's doing. All right, now the bow. It's pretty big. Right under the neck there. Right under the bead head, rather. And lastly, optional, but I'm going to add a little button because Michelle did, and I thought it was darling. But it's not necessary. That's it. Voila. Isn't that darling? So this one has a nice amount of little bling. Every one has some gold on it. I like that. And so now I've got 3. And I'm going to make a lot more because I think these are so cute. I think they'll sell well at the gallery. We put a tree up mid-November, so that's only a couple weeks away. And these little ornaments sell like hotcakes. Last year, I made a couple other ones. I don't think I did a video of this, but you can find, these are so cute. How to make these. Tons of people make. Just look up yarn gnomes on YouTube and you'll see how to make them. This is basically just a pom-pom, and the hat's a little different, but a wooden bead for the nose. I added that because I thought it was cute. I did them in all sorts of colors. And then I made these little pins, pin back things. These sell like crazy. Just a little fake fur cut into a triangle. You stuff this piece of fabric and add a pom-pom to the top. I glued a little greenery on there. That's pretty cute. I do have a video on poured ornaments. I'm not doing those anymore, but the video is available to watch if you want. And I did something else. Oh, some other little clear glass ornament, and then last year. So you can find that under my miscellaneous playlists. And I have one more that I'm going to do this year, but it's so simple that I'll just show you the finished product when I do them and just tell you how I did it, because it's super easy but very pretty. Okay, my friends, thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoyed that, and next time I'll get back to pouring. Bye-bye.